Singapore businesses are seeing increasing opportunities in Mexico as the Latin American nation looks to Asia for partners in trade and investment. And that's despite the 16,000 kilometers that separate the two sides. Elizabeth Nyo tells us why.
In April this year, Singapore urban development firm Surbana Jurong secured a deal to develop a strategic plan for a 300-kilometer-long interoceanic corridor connecting the port cities of Salina Cruz on the Pacific coast and Coatzacoalcos on the Gulf of Mexico. With one side rich in agriculture and the other rich in oil and gas, connecting both cities would allow better trade and people flow and give their economies a boost.
Throughout the world, a lot of countries look at how we have developed, how we have planned, our township, our industrial area, and most important, our ability to look at, what is required from a foreign investor's viewpoint is really quite relevant to their own development program. Yeah. So it's only natural that they look at Singapore. And if you look at this part of the world, it's still developing. Yeah, so it presents tremendous opportunity for a lot of the Singapore companies.
Another sector Singapore businesses have tapped into is retail. With increasing demand for commercial office space and refurbishments in Latin America, one Singapore furnishing company hopes to offer the Mexican market an alternative to the US and Europe with its offerings of carpets and other flooring, and move away from what it calls a saturated Asian market.
The U.S. companies moving into Asia, right? And when that happens, suppliers or vendors or manufacturers would flow in that Asia direction where these American companies are going into. So likewise now in Asia, there are also a lot bigger corporations that are also exploring in this part of the world. Yeah, so we do believe that there are a lot more opportunities, especially Asian companies moving here into Mexico itself.
Over the years, Mexico has presented itself as an attractive market in terms of its competitive costs and highly skilled young workforce that Singapore companies can tap on to access nearby markets of the US and Canada. And providing this support is Enterprise Singapore, which has helped to connect the businesses with suitable partners. Elizabeth Nyo, CNA, Mexico City.